Right, good morning. Welcome back to the YouTube. I'm pretty ill. Right, hopefully you had a nice Christmas. Mine was pretty decent, thanks. We are in prep, so we are like, I'm not going to say how many weeks out. We're 2 weeks closer to the show than we were when I started prep. Let's say that. With maybe the potential for an earlier show, but we're not making any decisions now. Going to take you through a bit of a day in the life today of what currently my life looks like in prep. It is the 30th of December, so it's that like weird time between Christmas and New Year's. But prep goes on as per usual. As I said, I'm pretty ill. It's been getting worse the last few days. Today's the worst I felt, and it'll probably be worse tomorrow because everybody in the UK, even the US, I think, like had clients everywhere that are just dropping fucking dead with this illness. I thought I'd got away with it. It turns out no. Whether it was seeing family at Christmas because some of them were ill, or in the gym, who knows? But it is 6:30 in the morning. Had a half-hour lie-in because rough as fuck. Got my morning sups. I take fasted before cardio, just health sups and some oral BPC, and then I go and do my fasted cardio. So yeah, today is, it's a Tuesday, it's my pull day, it's my back day, most important day of the week. So it is actually my highest day of food. I'm still sick of food, the food is so high. But because it's a Tuesday, it's also my check-in day. So that's what we're gonna go do now, just prior to the fasted cardio. So head out to the shed in the garden where all the cardio equipment is and the posing thing is. And we will get things going. I'll give you a bit of a rundown, not of food today. I'm going to leave food. I'll show you my meals, but I'm not going through breaking down the macros. But we'll give you a bit of an update with the house, a bit of an update with prep, where things are at. Take you through a bit of pull as well. So it'll be a nice video. A bit more a straightforward, relaxed one today because the team that normally help me edit these, they are on holiday, obviously Christmas break and that. So lucky you, me and Emma doing this one. So when it's shit, you know why. But let's get into it. Let's get my checking done, send it over to Kyle, see how we're looking, and then get into cardio with the morning monster. So, 237 pounds on the dot. Well, that's how we're looking. Still not really pushing, but I'm going to send over that check-in this morning to Kyle. I'm going to speak to him, and we'll probably just start to pick the pace up a little bit now. We're still so far ahead from where I've been in previous preps, so it's not like we're stressing. I'm, for once, actually very relaxed, very confident with the look. Training's really good at the minute. And everything that needs to be done is being done to the best degree. Even getting ill now, if this does get worse and I'm fucking bedridden for a few days, we've got enough time that won't be a problem. So we're chilling is the best way to put it. Cardio is still, it may go up today, I wouldn't be surprised, but it is 5 lots of 30 a week. So no cardio on my 2 leg days. And of those 5 sessions, 3 are on the treadmill and 2 are on the exercise bike that's currently in the living room in front of the massive TV. So that's how we're going. The check-in set up currently, I've got a lovely bloke from Ultraflex coming out to quote plasterboarding the whole thing and get that done, because we were going to do it and then we realised we were heavily underskilled. It's not the most complex jobs. I'd just rather get it done by a professional because then it'll actually be neat and tidy. Whereas with me, it'll have wonky fucking edges, a panel might fall off. It just would go wrong and it would take me a lot of time. So I'd rather just pay somebody to do a proper job, basically. So that's what we're doing. It's 21 degrees in here right now. The heater has been on and warmed up whilst I was taking my check-in. And we've got another 25 minutes or so of plodding away on here. So I'm gonna put my headphones on and just fucking zone out for a bit, drink my Monster, and then we'll catch you back inside for meal one as I eat straight after I do this. Cardio has been done, check-in's done. Meal one time, which I'll let you guess, it's rice pudding. What a surprise. Accurate day in the life here, gonna be honest. Every morning, empty all the fucking washing up. Meal prep some meat, so we've got chicken I defrosted last night. Gonna get that going in the air fry now, and then it just means that like by 8 AM I've eaten my first meal, rest of my food's prepped for the day. Life's good, could go crack on with work. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna film myself doing the dishwasher and fucking putting some chicken on. Just show you the first meal when it's ready. We have the big old bucket of rice pudding for meal one. It's 7:35, and we're gonna get this down. That is about it. The chicken I went to cook, picked it up, it was still frozen because I only got it out of the freezer last night before I went to bed. All the shit's put away, and that's life, happy days. Eat this, have a quick shower, and I sit down and get into some work. A lot going on at the minute. Somehow managed that, you know, the Christmas period when you like take time off, go and see family, chill out, and have a break. That was the plan. And then we started this project, and I've ended up being busier than I've ever been before, pretty much. Which isn't great when I've got a whole YouTube video now to film and edit today, and we are slammed. So I'll talk you through that, show you what's going on, because it is pretty exciting. Some of you won't care, some of you will. I certainly care, so we'll get into that. And then we're going to go train at a different gym today, which I'll take you through, because I've been training at multiple gyms now since prep started, for a bit of a change of pace, change of environment. We're training at 11 today, and we've got a few bits to film in and around it, so we may go slightly early. But I'm going to eat more rice pudding, still my favourite meal of the day. Currently out of stock at ESN. Hopefully there is a restock coming. When there is, I will put it straight on my Instagram, so stay tuned. I've just finished another bag. So I'm running low here, which is not great. But I'm going to eat this, and I've got a second meal in a couple of hours for my pre-workout, and then we'll go and train. Meal one down the hatch. It genuinely took me 3.5 minutes to eat that, which is crazy because that was like an 800 calorie bowl of rice pudding. So if you are deep in the off season, get your rice pudding. If you're starving in prep, unfortunately, probably don't get your rice pudding, but I still love it. As I said, gonna go shower and then get into the office. Made some office upgrades since last saw that, so we'll show you that and get into work. Right, showered, ready to go. Obviously it's the office, you've seen it many times. We upgraded the monitor, don't know if I showed that. Absolutely unbelievably priced, like it's a fucking shit, it's a rip-off. It's like £1,600 for £1,800 I think for a monitor, which is stupid. The quality is unbelievable. Does it justify the price tag? Probably not. I paid for the Apple logo, let's be honest. Got the logo on the wall, right? So obviously you saw that we sound panelled the wall. That was a nightmare, but we got that done. And then now we've got a sign. I believe it or not, I made that myself with M's help. And we just, cut it out with like some styrofoamy card shit, wired it all, and it looks cool. That's there, which is just aesthetic, and it's quite good for filming, because normally I put the camera there, I'll sit here and got a nice background for what I'm doing. The educational reels and stuff. On that topic, as I said, I spent my entire Christmas working pretty much, and I'll briefly show you why. So, obviously I coach, that is my primary gig, it's what I do most of my time, believe it or not. Weirdly, my coaching I think has hit a point now, because my Instagram followers obviously grown so much. I don't think people, like shit influencer coaching, most people do, where it's not actually them coaching, believe it or not. Mine obviously is still all me, and I don't think people think that anymore, so if you are wondering, it is for me. But what we've been building out, which is going to be clients only, is just a massive, basically, members site. So I'll put it on screen now. You've just got tons of different stuff on there with like breakdowns of all the different bits. You'll see it on screen, it makes sense. But basically, I've just been filming seminar after seminar on all the different topics, like breakdowns on like how to maintain heart health, different peptides, all the training, nutrition, mindset, like just everything. There's going to be a full posing portal on there, that once I've got that posing room in the shed, you saw this morning, sorted, we're going to be filming tutorials for every single pose, for classic, for bodybuilding, for men's physique, for bikini, for wellness, like the whole thing's going to be on there. So this is sick. That's going to clients for no extra cost. It was just something I wanted to do to add an extra element to the coaching and just take it, you know, because it's so oversaturated now, the coaching market, that I was like, I'm confident in my ability to coach, and that's shown through the results, you know, pro cards in the IFBB and all that sort of stuff with clients. But I just want something else for them. So that's coming. So if you are interested in that, there is options of myself or Harry as your coach. There's also a third coach coming on very soon, so keep your eyes out for that. Maybe announced actually by the time this video is out, I'm not sure. So there's tons of stuff on there if you want access to that, and also coaching, right? It's the new year, loads of people, it's a time to get started. If you've got plans to compete in 2026 or whatever, just go to the form. I'll put it in the top link in the description. If you just fill that form out, we'll just reach out to you with actually just more information. No pressure to sign up, just get more information on everything that's included, and yeah, we'll get started from there. But that is that. So I've got check-ins to do this morning. I've got 2 or 3 seminars I need to try and plan out and ideally film today as well. And I need to film a reel for Instagram. So we've got a lot going on. And that is a realistic day in the life at the minute. Is, I think, one thing that's very important for people. Like, a lot of you watching this may not be self-employed, right? You may work 9 to 5, and that's great, you need an income. But a lot of people do want to grow their social media and stuff like that. And I don't think people take it as seriously as they need to. You obviously get the people that just blow up overnight from luck, and that's good. But to get lucky, you have to be posting, right? But I think for me, one thing I've learned from being self-employed is it's very easy for me just to stay in bed till 9 AM, eat a few meals, go and train, come back and sit on my ass all day, right? I'm very fortunate that I'm in a position where I'll still get paid from sponsors for doing that and just live like a pro bodybuilder. I get bored. Like, I couldn't do that because I just get bored. I like to be busy. I like to be building something of my own. I like to be working towards something of my own. And I think to do that effectively, you need routine. You need structure. So although I don't have a boss per se, I make sure I've done my cardio, showered, eaten my first meal, and I'm sat here by 8 AM right now. It's 8:05 because I'm filming. But I sit here by 8 AM every morning, and I will just work for sort of 3 hours, and then I'll go and train. I'll come back and sit here and then just work again for the rest of the day and sort of finish 7 PM-ish. And I just hold myself accountable to that. And I think if you are wanting to grow your social media or anything like that, grow your coaching business, there are a lot of people that want to do that, you have to treat it like it's a full-time job before it's a full-time job, right? It's the whole thing with bodybuilding is like you have to act like a professional bodybuilder before you are a professional bodybuilder, because the only way you're going to get there is by treating it that seriously. So put the hours into it, fucking plan your content, film your content, post your content, like do it properly, put more effort into it. I guarantee it. Like if anyone's listened to Alex Hormozi, the guy just hammers fucking content relentlessly. He films like 100 and something pieces of content a week. I do like 3, right? I need to do more, but it's just, yeah, there's levels to it, and you can always just basically do more. So that's your motivation for the new year. Sort your shit out and work harder, because if you don't, somebody else will, and then they'll get what you want instead of you. So yeah, that's the mindset for prep. Fucking hell yeah. Right then, we've done check-ins, and then this afternoon I'll be sent filming seminars. We need to drive to the gym now. New gym I train at sometimes. I do half my sessions at Ultraflex still, half at S20, which is the gym in Sheffield. It's about half hour, so we've got to leave a little bit earlier. I am training with Carl today, men's physique IFBB pro. We used to train a fair bit in prep. Then he lives in London most of the time now, but he's back up in Sheffield at the moment, so we're getting a few sessions in, which is nice. The chicken is in the air fryer, minus 1 chicken breast that was still frozen, so I'll cook that when I'm back. But we'll have chicken for post-workout, which is good. Well, for meal 4 after post-workout. Intra-wise, at the moment, it's still the same as what it was for quite some time. All right, we have the Cyclin Extra. All right, it's pre and intra. Carbs in the intra, 50 grams to be specific, still, which is great. EAAs, favourite EAAs, still green apple flavour from ESN. They're like an actual sour apple. Unbelievable. Most EAAs taste like shit. These are actually phenomenal. Everything at ESN is currently 30% off, by the way, with code EAGLES when you're seeing this. So 30% off everything on the website. Take advantage, stock up for the new year. We all need supplements. We're all going to take supplements, so fucking buy them when they're cheaper. All right, pre-workout concoction at the minute. We've got Crank. This is the Stim pre-workout. I'm doing half a scoop of this today, not a full scoop. The chicken has just finished. half a scoop of that, and then we'll fill the other fucker just with loads of Crank Pump Pro. A little bit of stim, and then just a little bit, I say a little bit, we're doing a fuckload of Crank Pump Pro. And that is that. I will catch you at the gym.
Right, we're at S20. They've got loads of shit, I'm not taking you through. It's a good gym, it's like Ultraflex, a little bit smaller. Pool, obviously I'm training with Kyle, so not going to talk too much throughout this. We'll show you some top sets. We're about to do top set pull down to start with. Take you through the main bits and then sack off all the boring shit, like rear delts, because nobody gives a fuck. Right then, we've done 3 sets prime, like mid upper back. We've done fucking 3 sets lower lats, 2 sets vertical lats, so back's pretty done. I've got no traps and stuff, so I'm doing 2 sets on here, then some rear delts. This is the actual hammer strength, low to high row, isolateral, low row, whatever you want to call it. Traps, upper back, ROMs, that whole nice area. So we'll do 2 sets here, quick bit of rear delts, which I won't film, and then we'll do the good old biceps, because they've got my favourite bicep machine. So happy days. Right, we're playing a post-workout game of pool. It's the best bit of S20 is the fact they've got a pool table that's just free to play. The music is very loud now, so you might not be able to hear me, but I'm going to play against Carl. I'm fucking horrific. I've not played with Carl. He's probably just as shit as I am. We're doing this for a laugh. Anybody who judges my pool ability, I'll stick to bodybuilding, don't worry.
It is a little bit later. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I have spent, that is too dark, isn't it? I have spent the last hour on the phone. It's been painful. So, for one, I've got a Tesla, so I had to pay for car tax for once, because the government have now decided they're going to tax electric vehicles, which was always going to be the case. Had to do that. Then I thought, oh shit, my car insurance runs out soon. And I thought, oh shit, I moved house like a month and a half ago. I hadn't insured my house either, like contents insurance. So I had to go and sort all that, which meant about 40 minutes on the phone. But that's all sorted now. Car insurance, right? A lot of you will be from the UK watching this. You know how much of a rip-off it is. For any Americans watching this, you do not understand the absolute rip-off that UK car insurance is. It doesn't make sense either, right? So I had my Tesla, the value of it from when I insured it last year to now has obviously decreased. It depreciates over time. It's an electric car. They fucking plummet. I bought it second-hand. I was smart. I did not buy a new one because I'm not taking that loss. But the value's gone down. Like, if I valued it now, it was like $6,000 less than it was before. So the car value has gone down $6,000. I told the bloke, I was like, mate, yeah, the value's gone down. That would make your insurance cheaper, you think? So the car they like, the value they have to replace if the car blows up or whatever, it's less. It was £6,000 less pounds, and he went, oh yeah, that's made your premium go up. So my car insurance was more expensive because the cost of the car has come down. How does that work, mate? I literally went, how does that work, mate? I think he knew either, because obviously it's just the computer he's working with. And then previously, I insured my dad on the car because it made it cheaper for some reason to add him. Because obviously he's older, more years driving, whatever. And then I went, oh, if I take him off, what difference does it make? This time it made it cheaper. So nothing makes sense with car insurance. They just ask you questions, and depending on what answer you give, it gives a random number. But that's all sorted. My car's now insured. And then I kept getting harassed by DHL because it kept saying I was missing a delivery. And I wasn't, because I've been in the house every time and I've got a Ring doorbell. So I've got it on video that no bloke ever came to the front door. And I was getting proper wound up. Missed it again today. I went on there to rearrange it again for tomorrow. And they're like, oh, you've missed it 3 times. You can't rearrange it. You've got to phone up. So I phoned up. I was like, mate, you've not been to my house. And he went, what's your address? Turns out, ESN, this one's on you. They'd sent the parcel to my old address, which is why nobody had answered the door, because nobody lives there. So I had to rearrange that. But that's all sorted now. So I've just done like an hour of fucking admin. This is the joys of being an adult, right? You just don't have to fuck about this when you're younger, and it's brilliant. So if you are younger and you don't have these stresses, just fucking enjoy it. Just sit there right now and be grateful. You don't have to sort fucking house insurance. You don't have to sort all this bollocks with car insurance and car tax and all that sort of shit. Because one day you will, right? So look forward to it. But that's all sorted, right? I feel better. I've got that off my chest now. That really did rattle me. I had such a good session. It was a mint session. Don't know how much of it filmed. Probably saw some sets. Played pool. Won the game of pool. Fucking happy days. Came back here. Admin. Finish all check-ins now, which is good. I need to go and eat another meal. And then I need to crack on filming some seminars. So I should have actually filmed me on the phone to the car insurance, because that would have been quite funny. But yeah, so got my next meal now. It is chicken and rice. My post-workout was cereal and an English muffin, which is banging. Quite enjoy that meal at the minute. I don't think Carl's replied to my check-in yet. Obviously I sent it this morning, so it's still early, his time now. No, he's not. So we will await Carl's reply. It probably won't be in this video. He normally replies to me when I'm asleep tonight, and then I'll have the reply by tomorrow morning, so I'll wake up and watch that. But yeah, day cracks on. Steps are nearly done just from doing a load this morning, and then training, obviously, and then walking around making meals and stuff. I tend to get my steps in. They're still only at 10k, so it's pretty easy. That's that, really. A lot of the rest of my day is sat here, so it is quite boring. There's also not really a lot to talk about at the minute. It's that weird time of year where there's just fuck all going on. There's no bodybuilding. The only sport that's on is the darts at the minute, so that's good. I don't think anybody cares about me talking about the darts. So it's going to be a shorter end to this video. I might play a game of darts later with them, but again, we're both tragic, so there's not much to watch there. But I need to go and eat. That's what bodybuilders do. So it's a chicken and rice meal. You've seen it 100 times, you probably don't care, so I'm not going to film it, because it is literally chicken, rice, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of salt, and I eat it. How exciting. Oh, Right, it is 6:30. I've literally sat here and done work the entire afternoon. I've got more work still to do. I need to go and meal prep my final meal, which is potato and beef mince. Yeah, so I've got potato and beef mince I need to go cook. I don't know how long this video is. It's going to be a shorter one. One, because I've got to edit it, and two, because I don't do anything in my life. But based off Carl's check-in, we're going to be potentially a little bit closer to the show than we originally planned, which means things are going to start to pick up, which means before you know it, we're going to be 12 weeks out and not actually getting fucking lean. So look forward to that. I'm not going to outro the video right now because we're probably going to go play some darts. And I'll film that because why not? It's fucking funny. But I need to eat first. So food, a little bit more work, and then a game of darts or two. And then we'll outro it then. We're back in the garden shed. The heater's on. It's warming up. And then if we come behind here, right, move that. Badly. There we go. Pick up this little bad boy. It's it was a present from Emma's family. It's not a good darts book for anybody watching. We've enjoyed it so much. We've ordered a proper windmill one, so that is on the way. Put a little screw in the wall. Need to line it up. It's really fucking hard to line it up. There we go. Then it's up, and now we can play darts. Em's also ill. The camera is about to die, so we're not really going to get much here of a game. We're going to play 301 checkout. We're not playing double outs or anything, or double ins, because we're shit. 41, unreal. Right now, that's the average. Oh no. What's that? 36, 56. Oh, and I'm already losing.
And I only landed 2 darts on the board.
What's that? 36, 56. What? Right, this is probably really good zoomed in on my face. We both need 38 to check out. We're literally tied right now, which is just crazy. We're just so good.
After 15 darts.
Well, to be fair, we're both averaging 52. Yesterday we were averaging 30. So this is a big step up. Shit. What's that now? Come on.
You got 35.
35. We'll just. What's that? There isn't. Yeah, I was gonna say keep it simple. Right, we'll get the 20. No, we won't. We'll get treble 1. 6, 32, double 16. 24.
14.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. She did me. I've lost. Oh, no. Right, well, there we go. I won at pool and I lost at darts. So I'm now going to play till I win. So we'll be here all night. But we'll leave the video there because we're going to run out of battery. So thanks for watching. That was a realistic day in the life. It's nearly 7 PM. I'm going to play a bit more darts. Got one more bit of work to do. And then we're going to eat some food and call it a day. So I'll see you in the next one.